fourth segment. I don't know. I didn't come up with one. Do you have something? What's been on your mind?
I think what he was saying is he wants you to do a video about cows, but don't do what all the other YouTubers do. Because you have actual cows, so you can just talk about cows.
While next to a cow?
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to get next to a cow?
He wants you to do a video on cows.
So what? Talk about methane emissions?
I don't know.
And then slap a cow?
He wants you to do a video on cow tipping. Yes.
The physics of cow tipping.
The physics of cow tipping.
You can't actually. I don't know. There's I never understand cow tipping because it's so hard to get close to a cow. There are some cows that just they won't let you get anywhere close to.
So then, how do you take them to show?
Well, those cows have to be very, very tame.
So
you also get them in a small space. Actually, no. To put at first, you have to run them through a squeeze chute, trap their head, then throw a halter on them, and then
knock them out.
Well, no, most of the time at that. So you put the halter on, and you leave the halter on them for like a few weeks, not a few weeks, but several days, and then at that point, cows are comfortable enough for you to get close to them, but like they're not comfortable enough for you to Anyways, you use a cane, you grab the thing, you trap in a small spot, and you tie them up. And then you let them sit there and pull on the rope. As long as they don't break their ears, they're okay. You can do it that way, or you can get a donkey.
Donkey?
And you tie them to a donkey. And that breaks them very well.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because donkeys are stubborn. Calf starts to pull, the donkey actually will bite the calf. Or kick at it. The donkey, in survival craft how stubborn donkeys were in there?
Yeah.
That is true. Donkeys are actually stubborn. And they make...
Cow pulls on donkey. I want to cuss.
You damn slut! Yeehaw!
You damn slut! Get the hell over here!
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Well, yeah. So yeah, people will pay top dollar for breaking
did you use a donkey?
No, we never did.
Oh.
We know people that do.
Oh.
Just because they're trying to break a bunch of calves.
You damn slut! Get the hell over here!
My dad's just like, I just need to put the halter on them and call it good.
How close do you tie the donkey to the cow?
I don't know. Not that. They're pretty close.
Like, do you keep them neck to neck like they're basically buddy-buddy?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, however long the halter is, really.
Wait, do cows sleep standing up?
No.
They sit?
Yeah, they lay down.
Do donkeys sit?
Yeah. They're not giraffes.
Horses?
I
thought it was an animal. Yeah, I think it's horses.
Horses and giraffes.
Because they have so much body weight, it'll cut off the circulation of their legs.
Yes. Okay. Are we just going to talk about cows now? Is that what this is?
I don't know.
What is the fourth segment?
I told you. I figured out what the topic was. What he was talking about. He wants you to do a video on cows.
Well, okay. But, like, what is he... I still don't understand.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, the fourth segment, we could talk about, did you have any questions for your Bortle video?
Oh, I completed the script. It's done.
Oh, it's all done?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can look at it if you want. Excuse the grammar. I never read stuff over until I start actually doing it. That's how I did my essays, too. But again, though, I only ever had one teacher complain about grammar.
Yeah?
And just English wasn't even your first language. That's what pissed me off. I'm like, English isn't even your first language. Shut up!
Yes.
Just like, shut up. I wrote this in 48 hours, all right? Just be thankful I turned it in. So yeah, it's 3 pages long.
Oh my.
So it did actually get quite a bit of stuff written about it.
Read about it later. Wait, I have access to this?
Yeah.
This shared with me?
You have access to the script. You've always had access.
Let's share. Let me see. Oh yeah, shared with 2. Oh, and so does Kyle.
Yeah. Everybody has access to this.
Except Will. You only shared it to 2 people.
Okay, honestly, I think we've ousted Will at this point. Because the man...
A man tried to kill you.
Well, no, but like, that was the last video we've ever had Will with. For anything.
When was that filmed?
Like June.
June.
Well, he hasn't been on a podcast. He hasn't done anything. When was the last time you even talked to the man?
See, this is why I say the day we get monetized... Oh, no. First, you got to pay yourself back. The day that you start handing out paychecks is the day that we need to sit down, and I said we need to the rate, how much you get paid, is dictated by the percentage of contribution you made to a video. So you get paid by the video, and how much contribution you made to a video. So like if I don't do anything for a video, I don't get paid.
Well,
as should be.
Well, I mean, well, yes, but like that's gonna kind of confusing because they just kind of give you ad revenue checks. They don't tell you per video. You just get a check for like
a month. So you get a check for the month. Well, so I guess we could do like how many videos we did.
How much contribution did you do this month?
Yeah. How much contribution? Yeah, we'll have to do contribution a month.
Considering that you're literally in every single podcast except for last week's.
Yeah. Well, so you cut a little bit out.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be getting well over 50%. You'll be getting probably closer to 25, maybe more. Honestly, right now.
Well, I thought we were gonna keep it 50%, and then Kyle and I and Will share
the last 50%.
Well, we could do that, or I was thinking, then you figure out some way to put like 10% or whatever back into the videos, because you should keep like 10%.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all math.
Yeah, because I was thinking, you take 50, or however much you feel you deserve, and then
100.
I feel like 10% or 10% or whatever, 10% or whatever back into the channel.
Oh yeah.
And then the remainder percentage is what we would share.
So I learned something. 25% in the state of Nebraska, anyways, is enough for is the bare minimum percentage for voting interest.
For voting interest.
So if you have 25% in a company, you have to be able to vote. So remember when we said we gave you like 25, 26?
Yeah.
That gave you voting interest, not controlling interest, voting interest though.
So you would want to make me 24 then, or would you still allow me to vote then?
No, at this point, you get. At this point, I think it's a more of a 90%, 10% split. You and I are splitting 90%. They're getting whatever the hell's left.
Oh yeah, they get
maybe a 95.
They get the pennies on the dollar.
Maybe a 95, honestly. Yeah, I mean
those two don't do anything.
Yeah, you'll get like 40. I'll get 50. That's about it.
I guess Will did write an episode once.
One episode. He hasn't done anything since. We haven't used him for anything. He was supposed to help me with a stupid bed.
Yeah. How much have you figured out how much you need to make before you can start doing paychecks?
It's a lot more than what Buck makes currently.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna say what he makes right now because obviously it's his.
Don't say yeah.
But you can't survive off that. What he makes.
I thought he said he can pay rent.
That's it.
Oh. Oh, is that his only? Does he have another job?
No, another YouTuber pays him to make videos.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
And he actually makes more than me per week because of that.
Oh.
But again, I'll get into that after the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Because I sure he doesn't want us discussing that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, no. So like, we need hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's a view thing. Like,
yeah, you need views.
I mean, it depends.
Which means you need to make clickbaity titles so people click on them.
Well,
who cares if they don't watch?
Did you see tomorrow's video title for the Let's Play?
Yeah. So
that doesn't get people to click. I don't know what will.
All I'm saying is that
the Minecraft video says resizing holes.
All you need is just a whole bunch of people to click on it because you're bound to find someone who will watch the video out.
But thumbnails are just as powerful. Because remember the Belle Delphine one? It got like 40 views in like a few hours before YouTube took down the thumbnail.
Really?
Yes. It was doing so well, then YouTube took down the thumbnail. And its progress just, boop, just stopped. And it got like 1 view after that.
So maybe I think we should still do Belle Delphine just to get a whole bunch of videos flowing to the channel.
But see, it was relevant at the time.
It was.
She was relevant because she was still a pretty big thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, what's she doing next?" She had a fidget spinner butt plug.
And what's she doing now?
I have no idea. We haven't heard from her since she did her porno in December of last year.
Oh.
We haven't heard from her since. It's gonna be a year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even hear anything during the OnlyFans crisis either. That was crazy. I didn't.
Is this plagiarized?
No.
That's like the same sentence I see in every single like article about the Bortle scale.
No, actually. I mean,
Johnny Bortle.
No.
Sky and Space, Sky and Telescope magazine, February 2001.
See, that's the irritating part. When professors are just like, well, you got to quote that. I'm like, I didn't quote that. These are like 5 different paragraphs, 5 different sentences. There's Johnny Bortle, creator of the Bortle scale. That is not, nowhere does it ever say he created the Bortle scale.
Yeah.
Is an amateur astronomer. Johnny Bortle's an amateur. Yeah, that's a plagiarized sentence, but obviously I broke it up, so it's not. Who first published the scale in Sky and Telescope magazine February 21st, 2001. Those are 3 different sentences right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So when somebody's like, oh, that sounds plagiarized, that's because I'm a good writer.
No, it sounds plagiarized because there's a whole lot of facts in there.
Yeah.
You have a name, a whole bunch of, you have events, and then you have all these other little facts. Bortle scale, Sky and Space.
Oh, yeah.
Sky and Telescope
And so
magazine.
I've been told that this isn't a paper, so I don't even bother. I just post everything at the bottom and say, read the damn links. Because, like, nobody wants to hear every 5 seconds, Wikipedia page 1 5. No one wants to hear that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that every damn sentence, because almost every sentence is a
But
fact.
that's how you're supposed to type. And
in papers,
which is
yes.
why I like Chicago. Because Chicago style is like Wikipedia. I just put a little number there.
That sounds nice.
I think it's Chicago.
Yeah, but then nobody lets you write in Chicago.
Yeah, well, Wikipedia does.
Well, yeah, it's Wikipedia, but nobody likes Wikipedia except you and I.
Because what I'm saying is that literally I just put a little number there, and so you can just keep reading the sentence, ignore the number, and like, oh, maybe I want to know more about this, or like where that was come. Oh, now there's a number.
I don't even bother to check YouTube, Wikipedia sources. Just like I did this time. I was just curious. They
For
were
my,
literally all the sources that came right after him.
For my
So I was just like, why?
For my physics papers, I used Wikipedia. But what I did...
You cited the sources Wikipedia used instead of Wikipedia.
So whenever I found, like, interesting facts, like, I want to use this in my paper. I found the source that they got that from, and I used their source, but also I'd read the actual source because maybe there was additional information in that source to use my paper. So I got my sources, not from Google, but from Wikipedia.
You know what's, like, the hardest facts to find?
What?
The sizes, densities, and that kind of crap of bullets and speeds, because every single website tells something different, and or they don't just say anything at all. They give you a muzzle velocity of this. I'm like, that doesn't answer the question. Well, okay, great, muzzle velocity, fantastic. Okay, that's useful. All right, I want to know the density. What is it made of? And there's no straightforward answers. I'm like, okay, what's the mass? No straightforward answer, because I need to calculate kinetic energy, so I need to know the mass. Because all these NASA,
what was this for?
Space debris. Because every NASA article is always just like, it's like a 50 caliber bullet. It's more powerful than a 50 caliber bullet. But how powerful is it? You can't just say it is and not tell me what it is.
Yeah, well they can. Because they don't expect the average person to think anything about it.
But I'm writing a stupid college essay that is my damn thesis. I need to have these sites.
Is it really a thesis?
No.
How do they define thesis?
It was a policy analyst analysis.
Was it a capstone?
Yeah.
Because
some capstones require an actual thesis.
Oh, because I didn't know if a thesis
or a capstone project.
I didn't know if a thesis just meant the final paper you write for your capstone. Because if so, then I have a thesis. But technically, I never wrote a quote unquote thesis because I thought that was for PhDs.
Yeah, well, masters.
Masters,
right.
Except physics doesn't have a master's program.
Well, at the university.
You go straight to PhD.
No, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying that's what you do.
Yeah. I don't even know what the point of even getting your master's is. Just go straight for the PhD.
Well, I mean, there is a sense of overqualification.
I don't care. If I'm gonna subject myself to years of more torture, I want people to call me doctor, damn it.
Yeah?
If I'm gonna subject myself to torture, I want the recognition of not just being, because no one's gonna call you master.
Master.
If I want to be called master, I'll go to the freaking dojo, spend the next
Yeah.
20 years on becoming a kung fu master,
Yeah.
and then I can start my own dojo and people will call me master. Or I just make up my own martial arts and train people and then people will call me master. Or I can just get a prostitute. Either way, there are much simpler means of
And the
being
arts
called
of
master.
sheep jitsu.
Sheep ninja.
Sheep jitsu. My name is Master Ninja Doc. Wait. Yeah, you have all these titles. Master Ninja Doc.
Doctor. Well, you wouldn't even have master. You'd just be doctor.
No, but you're like a sensei, so you're master.
Oh.
Master Sensei Doc.
Okay. That's an interesting question.
Well, what the hell are you saying?
Interesting question. Would you want to be, so as a sensei, would you want to be called, if you have a PhD for whatever reason, I don't know, if you're a sensei, you have a PhD, I have questions. But maybe it's a PhD in entrepreneurship, which is what I would get, because it's probably the easiest. I saw a hippie get it, so if a hippie can do it, I can do it. That was my logic. I'm like, if that guy can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
I thought he quit the university, but apparently he got another job at the university. So
UNL?
yeah. So
Wait, this is a real story?
oh yeah. So for how much slack he gave on his last thing, saying I'm not working for the university.
How did you find out about this guy? Your advisor?
No one. I was just like, oh, there's an entrepreneurship class. I'll take it.
But how do you know about this hippie who got a doctorate?
Oh, see, I later on talked to my mentor. This is like last week. Mentor was like, oh, there is a hippie in there. I'm like, he still works here? He's like, well, yeah. I'm like, oh, I thought he was trying to find a different job somewhere else, but I guess the university wanted him to keep doing research here.
Oh.
Fair enough. But then I was just like, okay, the hippie, all right.
Go on. No, the interesting question I brought up
What?
about Master Sensei Doc.
Oh, right. So, okay. If you're a sensei, commenters, if you're a sensei with a PhD, for whatever reason, would you rather be called sensei, master, or doctor? As a sensei, if I were, I would want to be called doctor. I don't care if I'm the master, sensei, whatever. I want to be called doctor because that one's a little more, in my opinion, that's like, okay, there's two different ones. One is I spent thousands of dollars, years, days, months of my life staring at text and then writing about said text.
Yeah.
Just to write a 100-page paper on, I don't know, entrepreneurship in the Midwest. Just so I can get a piece of paper that says doctor.
Yeah.
As for the other one is, I had to wrestle with a sweaty guy for like 3 minutes to be called a master.
Yeah.
I think one of those is a little more prestigious. Then again, the senses and the thing like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
hard
god,
work
it's
to
not
get-
just 3 minutes, it's just body training, blah, blah,
It's
blah,
three.
blah,
It's
blah,
hard
blah.
work to get to a black belt
Right. But at the same
or
time,
whatever it is.
any schmuck can just go start a sensei. A dojo.
A dojo.
It's just a business. Whether or not you're teaching real stuff, they're paying $75.95 a month for you. So I mean, it's like, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe for like a half a year, $75.95. Yeah, maybe it's. Well, I mean, honestly, so you have a class of like 10, and they're paying. You can make a lot of money as a sensei,
Yeah.
especially if you charge $75.95 a month. Could you imagine? 75? You have like 10 people, all right, and that's like a 1-hour session. Maybe like
So
a few times a week.
$750 a month. That's not gonna pay the bills.
No. But that's one class.
Oh.
You could do class all day long.
Mm.
You could have 100 students. $7,500 a month.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of money, wouldn't you say?
Decent amount, yeah.
Decent.
Some money.
That's like 100. Yeah, I think it's about 100, maybe. Oh, hold on. We'll do the math here. Hold on, we'll do the math.
75,000 times 12.
What? No, it's not 75,000. It's 7,500.
Oh.
It's about it's $90,000 a year.
Well, you do also have to pay rent for the business.
Yeah, and tax, but like obviously 100 students is probably pretty low.
I don't know, maybe. Well, if it is too low, then you raise your rate.
Yep, pretty much.
Next thing you know, one person paying $7,500.
Supply demand, baby. Supply demand, economics.
Hey, if you bring a friend, I cut the price in half.
Hey, remember the yes. That's literally how
That's
production
how it works. Hey, bring your friend, I'll cut that
So
price
you
in
spend
half.
$1 million on a prototype. Somebody wants to buy but only one person wants to buy it. Well, they're going to spend $1 million to buy that prototype.
Yeah.
Say 2 people. Okay, now it's $500,000. Okay, now say 3 people. Okay, so on and so forth. And then at some point, there's a bottom end to it. It's called,
It's called 7.8 billion people want to buy it. That comes out to what?
$1 trillion. And you're the richest man in the freaking world.
Is it done?
Oh, no, I forgot to put it in.
What? So it hasn't been cooking?
30 minutes. We're about done with the podcast. Anyway. No, okay, so yeah, I mean that's So then remember I'm the doctor. I'm like, yeah, I have a doctorate in economics. So yeah, this is how this works.
Yeah. This is how this works. All right. So
I mean, truth be told,
so the guy who invented the toaster, he didn't know if anyone would buy it. So he charged some guy $1 million. He's like, this is a good idea. I think I have a buddy who wants to buy this. All right, I'll cut the price in half for you if you can get him to buy it. $500,000. You got a deal.
Okay, yeah, but this isn't the
Next
age
thing
of,
you know, anyone can walk into Walmart and buy one off the shelf for like $8.
It's a little more than that, but yeah. But I mean, that's in the age of mechanization. Back in the day, it was still like $1 million.
$1 million.
It's still gonna cost because I gotta build this thing.
I gotta build another one for your friend. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
$1 million for one, but what are you two gonna share it? No.
Depends what we're buying.
Well, see, yeah. See, with the dojo, you share the service. You teach one class, and they all take away from it. With the product, you don't. Every person doesn't share the one toaster.
And I'm saying
you don't have 8 billion people sharing one toaster. No, you have to make 7.8 billion of them, which means each one you have to sell for $1 million.
I'm curious. All right. I'm actually curious. Kung Fu lessons. How do you spell Kung Fu?
Kung. Yeah, there you go. Fu.
Near me. All right, but how much are the rates?
You go to the website. Oh, of course they don't have a website.
Oh, okay. Master Lee's
Oh, there you go. Click that.
Free ammo. Okay, yep. No, I want to know your actual rates though.
Wait, click start trial.
I don't want to start a trial.
Let's see what it does.
No, I don't want.
And then click members.
Members.
No.
That's not okay. All right, let's go somewhere else. Maybe somebody else. Shottery, something, whatever.
They don't have a website.
How do you not have a website for your business in 2021? Here we go. This one actually has some reviews. What the?
All right, go to the website.
Where?
I'm gonna scroll up.
Website.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a Facebook page.
Oh, what is book now?
No.
How much does it cost to book? You can exit out of it. Just click.
I pushed book.
It's loading. Scroll up.
You would think they would have their rates.
Scroll down. They should. About.
No rates. You would think kung fu places have rates, but they don't.
All right.
I'm getting angry.
Let me type.
Average kung fu lesson rates. I don't know. Maybe we're looking up kung fu wrong. Maybe we're taekwondo.
Taekwondo. I mean, it shouldn't matter.
All right, just scroll down. 10 basic. Lesson 1. My first kung fu training. Oh, here we go. Online and free. Oh, online and free. Okay, so you can just learn kung fu. That's the problem now. I think most of these places died because of Corona and everything's gone online. Grand opening weekend. This is a brand new business.
Reviews. Is someone saying the reviews? Is it cheap?
Nope, nothing. Cool.
Services.
Nothing.
Free. Varies. Thanks. How much does it vary by?
Like we said, it depends, you know? It could be $7,500 per lesson if only one person's interested.
Yeah, it varies. All right, let's go back.
Anyways,
Oh, wait, actually, there is a place in Lincoln. It's called...
this is the end of the podcast. We're just going to figure out how much kung fu lessons cost, and then we can figure out, you know, how much jiu-jitsu.
I've been there.
Right. How much were they charging?
I don't know. It's a free class. All programs. All right. Are we youth? Wait, can I not click on these?
Nope. Those are just times.
Oh, I was hoping these were links.
But look how many classes there are.
Oh yeah, he's making some money. Well, obviously he's open. He has to be making money.
Shop.
More.
No, shop.
Shop. Sponsorship. What is this?
I'm guessing this is how this works.
So what is it? What?
I'm assuming it's a subscription to how long. Thank you for your interest in supporting our Jiu-Jitsu Journey program. So yeah, it's free.
So you pay $5 just to help out, and then
so it is free.
The $200 one.
Yeah, so you're just giving money, so it's free.
No. They did charge though, because they gave me like 3 free lessons to try it out. And then if I was interested in actually participating and getting lessons, I think it was like $200 some a month or something. But I think that was like, but they also give you this.
Yeah, but that's a $95.
Because you cannot wear street clothes on their mats. They have extras. They have spares that they change into.
Again.
But they have to. But you have to buy these.
Again, $200 a month. Look how many lessons they have, and they're asking for people to pay them.
Yeah.
So clearly they're not.
Oh, and you can get private lessons.
Oh my god. So yeah, pretty much you're so kids, like I said, why did we? Oh, I remember how we got in the.
Yeah, so you can just donate if you want.
I'll pass.
Why? You don't want people to donate?
I don't want to donate.
Oh no! But I'm saying, but your company, you can have an option to have people donate.
There's always an option for donating.
We're always looking for money.
People want to give money to my random business? Fair enough. Go right on ahead.
You know, they actually have that for YouTube. It's called a Patreon.
Or they actually just have a donate link and you just give them money.
Oh yeah. Why don't we have that set up?
Some people have questioned if we could just add a donate link.
Yeah, can we just add it?
We can, theoretically, but it's just like, I don't want to take some 12-year-old's $2. Plus, now I gotta figure out how to tax $2.
I thought you don't have to tax it unless it's over $1,500, because it's not.
Well, apparently, with the new tax laws that might come out, I don't think there's any way to hide that.
Because I thought if it was over $1,500, it's no longer a gift, and so you have to.
Maybe, I don't know. Point is, did you hear about the new tax laws they're working on?
No.
So they want access to every single American's bank accounts.
What?
So they can track where money's coming from. So, you know, when you paid me for the trip,
yeah,
that would be considered income.
And they have to tax that?
They want to tax that.
Everything?
Yep. So my grandma gave me $20. If I put that in my bank account, they're gonna want to know where that $20 every week's coming from, and they're gonna want tax.
So just don't put it in the bank account.
That's the thing.
Next thing you know,
the whole point is to crack down on laundering and to crack down on billionaires getting crap tons of money because they just dump into a bank account but never report it.
Yeah, because I do know it's like, well, there's also another thing. Oh no, that's for sending money. For you can do money orders.
I know.
Yeah,
I work at a bank,
and the money order limit is $1,900. It's under $2,000. So what people do is they do a money order through Western Union for $1,999.99.
So what now? The crazy thing is,
and they would do that every single month or whatever.
Well, okay. So there is a set dollar a minute, 10,000. That if somebody is getting $10,000, supposedly 10,000, give or take. Not giving the actual number. It's 10,000. Anyways, if somebody wants that, they get put on the list.
For what?
For, hey, you might be money laundering. We're gonna take a look into this.
Oh, if they want. Oh, if they're like a request.
So banks, or my specific bank, is like, oh, you're doing $10,000 transactions in cash. We want to know why.
Oh, so
they launch an investigation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you can't just drop 10 grand in cash.
Yeah. They're also adjusting it. Well, like, now they're adjusting it to $3,000.
Oh, really?
Which is going to be really irritating because I have lots of people that come in and ask for well over $3,000 in cash. Or they drop in well over $3,000 in cash. This is deposits, too. Which is really irritating.
In cash?
Or checks, anything.
How do they have $3,000 in cash?
Businesses.
Oh.
We have a lot of businesses that come in and they're dumping well over $3,000 in deposits on checks.
Yeah.
Now they want
they want to tax.
No. This isn't the government now. This is just the bank itself. But the point is, the government.
So is there gonna be additional tax on our paychecks?
No. He says he will. Biden says he will never raise taxes for the middle income and low income people. Oh. Only high income. We are not high income, not yet, anyways. However, depending on how much extra cash you're sweeping in from other places, and you're not reporting it, if they see that and it meets whatever threshold, but again, there's a lot of backlash. Ricketts is coming out and he's like, don't vote for this. I don't want them to vote for it. Okay, yeah, I want you to crack down on billionaires, but at the same time, I don't want to have to report the $10 somebody gave me on Venmo because I bought them a pizza.
Yeah, what about Venmo? No, we got.
Okay. Anyways.
I want that word to be allowed.
It won't be allowed.
I want that word
just
to be allowed.
Just because it irritates you. So now, when somebody,
it's like. My pizza's getting taxed.
Yeah. It's going to get really annoying.
Yeah.
No, the tax.
Oh, that. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So I don't think it's going to pass. I think it's just a bargaining chip that Biden's using. But if it does, I work at a bank, and I'm going to be telling people to not open accounts. There's going to be a lot of accounts get closed at the bank.
You're going to lose your job.
Probably.
You're telling people to go elsewhere.
Well, there won't be anybody coming to the bank to make deposits. Everyone's going to get rid of their accounts.
So next thing.
So anybody that's anybody that cares.
So we'll just be doing everything in cash. That'll just make problems worse.
Yeah, now you're going to get mugged.
I'll just take my paychecks and everything in cash.
Yeah.
And just never report anything. I have no income. And the government's not going to crack down on me because what do they care about some...
Oh, no, they get curious.
No.
The government wants to know why
they're going to crack down on some other Joe Schmo that has millions of dollars running around, not some guy who can barely afford rent.
But the thing is that you can't pay for rent anymore.
Why?
Because you have to give them your tax ID, which lets the IRS know, hey, you're paying rent. So then when the IRS
starts in cash. And so
it doesn't matter. Your name's on the lease. The IRS knows, and the IRS knows. Remember how the IRS knows how much you should pay and how much you should be paying in taxes,
Yeah.
but they won't tell you because they want you to figure that out, just so that if you screw up, they can charge you millions of dollars in bad taxes.
Oh,
so they know.
So taxes are like a test.
Oh yeah.
And if you fail the test,
you go to prison.
Let me tell you, filling out a tax form is not a test you want to fail.
Oh, I know. That's why you pay a guy. And that guy.
And you basically are paying someone to do your homework.
The thing is, though, if that guy fails, I can sue him and make back all the money the IRS wanted from me.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of an account.
But why does homework not work like that? Hey, you missed that problem. I'm going to sue you.
Well, no. Back in the day, you just beat them up.
Oh, yeah, you had a duel.
Oh.
You had a duel.
I don't think there was enough homework back then for rich kids that they were going out and dueling.
You had a duel. Oh, yeah, because they just kill all the smart guys. And now, next thing you know, we're running around with an idiocracy world.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
I have not seen Idiocracy.
You need to. It's a good movie.
So I've been told. But anyways, the point is...
Really? By multiple people?
Yes, actually. My old manager at Menards.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's a hoot.
Anyways, the point is... cows, kung fu, and money. You know, that's just... How the... What?
Your title is Can Cows Do Kung Fu?
Can cows do kung fu to fight off the IRS?
No. The title is Can We Tax Cows Doing Kung Fu? That is the title.
There you go.
Write that down. That is the legit title.
Give me a pen.
Can We Tax Cows Doing Kung Fu?
Part 4, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the name of it. Yeah.
I love it when it does that. Can we tax cows doing...
Oh, you need to get that SpongeBob clip as a soundbite. It's like, write that down.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to remember that.
Write that down. A minute-long drum roll.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the big build-up.
Bruh.
Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every other Friday, 11 a.m. such time. And good night.
Good night.